What's going on? Radio Boss Hard Body Kiati on the Radar Podcast. Thank y'all for tapping in for another episode. Be sure you hit the like, the comment, the subscribe button. It's gonna be a good one, man. Anytime we talk about Texas, the state of Texas, you know, I'm kind of plugged in a little bit. And so whenever I first really got turned on to OG Bobby Billions officially, of course, I know the brother got TSU ties. We'll talk about all that in a minute. But I do New Music Mondays. Get on New Music Mondays and Bebe jump on the live. Yo. I say, Bebe, what you doing, man? Yachty, I like what you got going. Well, I said, what's the hardest song in Dallas right now? He said, hardest song in Dallas? Outside. I say, send it to me. He emailed it to me. We on live. I'm playing it. The comments go off. They like, ooh, this hard.
Yeah.
I say, okay, Bebe, let's set up the play, run the play. That was the first real song music-wise outside of Deezy. Deezy was like, man, bro, you gotta get on this outside.
Yeah, that's my brother, man.
Welcome into the show, OG Bobby Billions. You good, bro?
What's good, man? What's good?
Come on, we back again.
Yes, sir.
We back again.
Yes, sir.
From the H to the triple D.
From the H to the D.
Man, let's talk about you, the person, before we get to the music. And, you know, a lot of times people see stuff online, but I feel like you as the brand is what people really tap into.
Yeah, for sure.
So whenever you first really started doing music, when do you feel like people really started tapping in with your brand?
I feel like it started with Outside. You know, that's my first single I dropped was Outside.
Man, chill out.
Before Outside, me and my guys, we dropped this song called For the Low back in the city. And that hoe was going crazy in the city. They were playing it in the clubs and stuff back home. For the Low, me, my late brother Freddie, and my niggas Space Boy Fresh at 97.9 in the D.
I just seen him online this morning with Jazzy. Okay.
Yeah. That's my family. That's Billy Gang. They're my brothers. You know, that's the brotherhood.
Now, whenever you say Billy Gang, for somebody that's not in tune with the brand, what does Billy Gang mean?
That's it's just a group of guys from the cliff that we just share the same dream. We trying to get that billion. So from young, you know, we been popping since we was young, you know.
For sure.
Just on some just the cool niggas. You know, we just been the cool guys.
Is Oak Cliff what we see on the Instagram? You know, for a lot of people's perception outside of Dallas, Oak Cliff is the section in Dallas that is valid. Just like I remember from way back, just Oak Cliff.
Yeah,
that's my you know what I'm saying?
For sure, and that's my time period. You know me, that's my time period. But
yeah.
For sure, the Cliff is the Cliff. The Cliff that's the most solid side in the city. One of the most solid neighborhoods in the state of Texas. I stand on that for sure.
He said we want y'all to know that Oak Cliff is for real. Don't play.
Yeah, everybody know that. Everybody know ain't nothing sweet about the Cliff.
Favorite restaurant in Oak Cliff?
Sweet Georgia Brown's for me. Then or Rudy's. You know, them both up the street from my crib. So
man.
My favorite spots.
Ooh, I don't even want to start this argument with you like this because I got love for you, man.
Rudy's is better than French's.
Man, chill out.
Rudy's is better than French's.
Rudy's.
You even
just
ask.
put the seasoning on the bread. It don't even be
you
like
even ask.
French's is smashing up on.
Nah.
You know what we gonna do?
Don't put no seasoning on that chicken, man. I like Popeyes more than I like French's.
Oh my God,
Popeyes spicy. Popeyes spicy. They gotta add some more flavor on it.
Are you serious?
Need some more flavor, Kiati. Need some more flavor.
You know what we gonna do? I think we just get some random listeners. I think we just get random viewers. I think we set this up as content after the podcast.
I like that.
I think we literally let's go get some root, and let's not say it.
I like that.
We do the A-B comparison.
I like it.
Okay.
I like that.
I think we put $100 on it.
I'm with that.
All right.
I'm with that. That's coming home.
Five.
That's coming home to the Cliff.
Houston and Dallas, y'all can jump in them comments right now.
Hey,
it's no way in the world Rudy's is messing with French's. It's just not happening.
Hey man, Rudy's is what that is when we talk about shit. I don't even eat fried chicken that much. It's not even my.
But if you do.
But if I do, this week when I'm home, I'm pulling up to French's for sure.
Nice.
That's a must stop every time I'm home.
So look, growing up in Oak Cliff, for us being in Houston and looking at the Dallas movement, for you, how did you get introduced to Houston? You went to school out here?
I went to school out here, but even before then, I had cousins that went to school out here.
Okay.
My pops lived out here when I was younger, so I would come out here sometime in the summer times. I've always rocked with Houston. And I moved out here, you know, when I moved to the H, my roommate was Ray P.
Oh Lord, 5-star. I know y'all.
Yeah, I was in five. I was when I came out here, I was the first person my age in 5-star. I was the young nigga, like.
Okay.
And you know that come with the juice.
Yeah.
I was turned up when I was out here. I was turned up when I moved to the H. So shit, we was throwing the biggest parties in the city at the
Facts.
time.
Facts.
Like crazy. Like I really still ain't seen parties like that since.
That was an era, man.
That was an era.
That was an
We
era.
was going crazy for sure. Then, you know, with Ray being my roommate, shit, that was my first time really just like seeing that music shit too. Like I see my nigga record them songs in the closet and y'all spinning them hoes on the radio. My nigga probably had 3-4 songs on the radio back then.
I had a lot of love for Ray P, big facts.
Ran that time. So shit, that was my first time watching this shit and being like, you know what? Like I fucking around could do this shit. I already move and act like a rapper. Like people already rock with me.
You popular, you got the
popular,
juice. Yeah.
You know, so shit. You know, all the nigga do is figure out how to make some good songs.
So, did the song with Billy Gang, but outside, cause this is kind of, and I feel like I know a lot, but I still didn't know. Outside was like your first real single.
Yeah, with me, me by myself. It was Outside. You know, and I just fuck around, looked up, and now nigga, I hope platinum right now. You know?
Come on, man.
Shit.
Come on.
First single, man. That shit's crazy.
So look, let's talk about this Holy Ghost. Now, whenever I first started like really finding out about your movement, I'm a PK. My mom is a preacher, my grandfather was a bishop in Memphis.
Yeah.
So like the church ties, I'm like, man, bro, he ain't on everybody else's time. He on a little bit different time now. He on a little bit different time now. So, where did and I hate saying spiritual, because spiritual might not be the right word. How would you describe it?
Close enough word. Shit, it's spiritual for me. I'ma say, you saying where did it come from? It came from growing up, my grandmother had me in church, as a kid, I remember, especially up to, when you start getting a teenager and you start feeling yourself. Like, as a kid though, when I couldn't stay at the house by myself, Granny gotta go to usher practice. She gotta go to choir rehearsal.
Come on now.
Granny gotta go. Granny's in church 5 days out of 7-day week. So shit, my granddaddy, he owned the business, so he out doing his thing. We would be me and my siblings and my cousins. We would beat her. We would beat her, and those are a lot of my earliest memories. I feel like that's why I'm blessed. I feel like that's why my first single,
come on,
did what I did. I feel like that's where a lot of my favor comes from. Just being raised around it, and I kind of and we all do. We kind of go astray.
Yeah.
Kind of started to do our own things. Kind of started to get outside, but before that, like when shit started, when it got time to really, really get into this, like all that shit kind of just came back.
Yeah.
It came back, and I'm rocking with it. I'm sticking with it.
You got to. I tell people all the time, man, God, regardless of what belief you subscribe to, man, a lot of favor, especially in this industry when you got people attacking you, plotting, planning. Man, God's love, God's protection is the best.
Nah, real talk.
For real, like being around some of the environments we be in, being in certain elements that we be in, and we be calm, cool, moving how we move. They gotta understand, man. I feel like, my wife be like, baby, you be too calm. I be like, man, I know God got a plan for me. I've been walking in my calling for forever. So when I move, I be comfortable just because, man, when I was young, man, I prayed for discernment. I ain't really pray for money. I wanted to be in the room with you and understand, are you a real one or are you not a real one? If you're not a real one, I'm gonna stay over here to myself and we gonna vibe and keep it cool. But if I feel like you got a good spirit about you, if I feel like the spirit like, nah, yeah, man, hey, what's up, bro? You good? This and that. Some of the best relationships in my life come from having and praying for discernment at a young age. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, for sure.
All right, so outside does what it does. Please walk us through, because I know some people may know, some people may not. Walk us through how this record went from you to Mo3 actually getting on the record, or what was the whole scenario? How did that unfold?
So first I dropped the record, and the record started teeing up. But you know, at the time, you know, you trying to figure out, you know, I'm in my shoes. I'm trying to figure out how to make this record bigger. That's one thing.
Okay.
And so I'm looking up, you know, I'm doing my research. I'm like, shit, you know, I ain't got nobody helping me. It's just me. So
Right.
Shit, I'm doing my research. One of the things, some led me to shit. You get other bigger platforms to post your record.
Right.
On their page. So that was the first thing. I think I seen Mo3 Manager. He had put in his comment. I mean, in his story, he was like, what do you call it? Hey, I'll repost. We reshare paid
Right.
promo. There you go. Paid promo for paid promo on Mo3 page. You know.
Okay.
$300. So shit, I'm like, shit. Hey, let me get that then.
Right.
I shop for the promo. And so we posted it on his page. That was the first time. And I'm gonna say one thing happened before that.
Okay.
The first time when the record came out, Say Cheese posted it.
Okay.
And when Say Cheese posted it, Mo3 commented under the post like, oh yeah, that's hard.
Okay.
And so when he did that, I wanna say I followed him on the gram after that.
Right. You saw the support, so
I
you
saw the
tapped in.
support,
Okay.
So shit, I went and followed him on the gram. And he followed me back. And so that was the very first thing before. And so after that, I already knew, okay, it's somewhat of a connection there.
Right.
It's somewhat of a connection there.
Cause he didn't have to give you no props. He didn't have to say it was
give me
okay.
no props.
Cool.
And I want to say in the caption it said Oak Cliff artist. So you know,
Okay.
with everything going on, for sure it was almost like, damn, you know, you showing love. Hey,
Right.
follow back. And so after that, I fuck around follow Rainwater too. Rainwater follow me, I follow Rainwater too. And then I seen him post that in his story. I'm like, shit, let me get the promo.
Right.
Need the promo. And so the promo came, he posted it on his page. But after he did the promo, he really started rocking with the song. He started rocking with the album after that.
Okay.
Because Outside wasn't even the song that he was rocking with.
Right.
Originally, he was rocking with another song off the album.
What was the song he really liked on the album?
It's called Every Day. The niggas
Got it.
die on me every day.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was his that was the one he was really, really rocking with. But shit, you know, he just started posting it in his story. He'd be singing it, riding in the car, riding to the songs. He'd just be posting them. And I remember one time, this is a little bit before he decided to get on, he was like, OG Bobby Benz. I want to pull up the post circle. He said, OG Bobby Benz Every Day, my favorite song out right now. Yeah, posted that in his story. So,
Okay.
you know, when all that shit was going on, my shit was teeing up. My shit was already teed up though. Like,
Okay.
It's just for a regular person. And then
Right.
I already had like a following just out being a cool dude.
Right.
But this was the music following. You know, that's a different kind.
A different kind of
different kind of love. So that shit started to pour in, and then it went from there to Zach hit me up.
Okay.
Zach hit me up, his DJ. Zach is like, man, bro, 3 rocking with your shit, bro.
Yeah.
Send it to me with an open. He's like, I ain't gonna make no promises,
Yeah.
but shit, he might get on that hoe.
Right.
So shit, I'm gonna say a little bit after that, I just woke up with 1 million notifications. Like, I just woke up.
So you had no clue Mo3 was on the record?
I had no clue he was on the record. I
Shit
woke up one
lie.
morning. I wasn't even up when it happened. He was when he posted the post when he was singing outside in the kitchen. I wasn't even awake. I woke up, and my notifications was just through the roof.
Okay.
And that's when it really, really, really started to kick up. Then we started talking on the phone about like possibly about trying to, you know, work out him getting on the song.
Okay.
We was talking about that, but then the business got into it. The other
Okay.
people got into it, and that.
Yeah.
So we didn't lock in at first. You know,
Okay.
we couldn't figure it out.
Okay.
You know, at first they wanted to buy the song. I wasn't trying to sell it for sure. you
Okay.
know. And so, you know, we didn't get it figured out. And then right after that, he passed.
Okay.
Right after that, like we had those conversations. We didn't lock in on them for sure. And right after that, he passed. And then, so I didn't even know the song had got recorded at the time he passed. You know, but shit. Then his manager hit me and was like, man, we recorded it. You know, let's figure out how to make it work.
Yeah.
So we figured it out. And now we here.
One of the biggest songs in the streets in the country. I had a chance to, the funny thing, and this is the on the radar stuff. These are the stories y'all hear that a lot of people don't know about. Man, the funny thing, I got a chance to actually plug you with Boosie. We happened to be in Houston.
Yep. I remember that.
I said, Boo, because I know how fond of Mo3 Boosie was. Them boys was brothers. Mm-hmm. And I said, you know the Outside record? He was like, yeah. I said, that's Bobby Billions. Boo was like, where he at? You know what I'm saying? Boo went over.
That was live. That was my first time meeting Boosie. Shit.
That's crazy. And so then, this is where I'm sure a lot of people were confused. How did Blueface get on this song? I was so confused because it's to the point now when I play it on the radio, right? The version that we play is the Blueface version. In the clubs, I play Mo3.
Mo3 version.
Right.
Yep. That's how it be.
The radio, for whatever reason, they
put the Blueface on the radio. Yeah.
How did this happen? Please explain to us.
So the Blueface shit was kind of similar, man. It was like, you know, that's why I say this shit was about God's favor. Like the song, everything just kind of fell in my lap. You know, it just fell in my lap. And I rolled with the punches. The punches came, I rolled with them. Shit, Blueface, shit. One day he was listening to in the car with his baby mom. Somebody was like, hey, somebody DM me, like, hey, Blueface and his baby mama out there, they playing outside right now.
Right.
In the car. And I'm like, damn, that's loud. But you know, at that time, it was just something quick. And around that time, I was hearing a lot of people listening outside too. Right. It was just quick. Cause after the post in the kitchen, everybody started listening. That's when everybody kind of started listening to the song.
Right.
Just the song. And so Blueface was riding around to the song. And then I'm gonna say that about 3 days after that, then he did some shit that went viral. He was like driving like 160 miles an hour in the Vet, going fast in the bitch, playing outside. And so at this time, I want to say this was right after 3 Past 2. This was all in November. All that shit happened in November. 3 Past in November. The Blueface riding around to the song. All that happened in November. That was a crazy November, just socially in my to me. But he was going 160 in the car and shit. You know, motherfucking Shade Room posted that. Blueface driving 160. They didn't even say outside. They ain't say nothing about that, but that's just the song they were playing. So, you know, niggas in the comments like, what's that he listening to? You know, this is how it go. But everybody, academics posted it. Everybody posting him flying, posting him driving in the car. And then I fucking around replied to him and hit him with the 100 signs. You know, like 100. He was like, shit, send it to me with an open.
Chill out. First single, and 2 big rappers with brands hit you and said, send it to me with an open.
Yeah, so shit, you know what I mean? I'm like, shit.
You shot it over, okay.
Sit, you know, say less, shit. And he said, and then shit, and with him, it moved fast. And then he sent me that bitch back probably 2 days later. He had it mastered the 3rd day. And then a week after that, he like, shit, come on, fly to LA. Let's come on, I'm finna get your ticket to LA. We finna shoot this video. This shit happened fast with Blueface. Like, we shot that video before we even shot the 3 video.
What?
He was like, that shit happened fast.
Wait, what? So you and Blueface had the video done before the version with Mo3 video?
Yeah, before. Me and Blueface had the video done before the song with Mo3 was even done being mixed and mastered. Shit, me and Blueface moved fast with that shit.
What? Oh.
We was in LA, I really held the video. We shot the video is done. I'm like, I felt like it would be, like, something in me felt like it would just be like kind of not cool to drop that video before the 3 video because 3 had passed.
Okay.
Because 3 had passed, I was like, you know, we gonna hold. I was telling Blueface, and Wade, you know, we gonna hold off. We gonna hold off on dropping it. I want to drop this. But I remember it taking so long to drop the 3 version that niggas was kind of like, you know.
Yeah.
Niggas was kind of like, they was really ready to drop. You know, they was like, come on, man, we ready to drop. Like, I was like, hold on. So we head off, dropped the 3 bitch, then probably 2 months later, back door, dropped the Blueface.
So in my conversations with you off camera, I understand that you kind of had a vision for Outside. Basically, you wanted to go get the hottest people in their different regions and kind of do remixes based on
the regions.
To get California,
Blueface, fucking around, Go to Atlanta and get Lil Baby on it or some shit like that.
So who did you want on a remix that didn't happen that you feel like if they would have got on a remix?
Well, Dirk. Dirk would have told that bitch up.
Dirk outside Chicago?
Outside Chicago, it was just, that would have been that motherfucker. That would have been crazy. But shit, you know, that Dirk feature coming.
Okay.
It's coming.
All right. Now, you did another record after that record. Now, keep it G with you.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna keep it G with you. You know, some real life stuff. I'm gonna keep it G with you. I saw you promote the record with Trap Boy Freddy.
Yeah.
I said, okay, they both from Oak Cliff, it kind of makes sense. Whenever Mo3 passed, I put up a video of me and Mo3, and Trap Boy Freddy went under the post with the praying hands, right? Now, I seen Trap Boy on some other people's Mo3 posts. He kept it all the way gangster, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Respectfully, as much as I hate how that situation turned out, right? We understand that being in the streets, certain stuff come with it. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of if we like, we don't like. Our parents told us,
Sure.
you get out here in these streets, it's certain stuff that come with it.
Yeah, in the streets, don't get out there with you.
It's the small writing. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You gotta read I know a lot of young brothers in the streets is gonna see this video. It's a lot of glitz and glamour in the streets, but you gotta read the small writing because there's other things that definitely come with us being in the
losses
streets.
out there, for sure.
No real live street
And they
nigga
hurt.
has took all wins and no
They
losses.
hurt.
It don't work like that, right? Even him putting that comment under my post. And I don't have a song with Trap Boy Freddy.
Yeah.
Boy, they was like, Yachty, what's up with bro? Like he really, like they was on the smoke.
Nah, for sure. They won.
You had the biggest song in Texas with Mo3. Then you did a song
With Freddy.
with Freddy.
Shit.
I know they was on your road.
Oh, yeah. Them 3 fans was going crazy, for sure. They was hurt. But shit, you know, we making good music. That's what we keeping it in right there. We making good music. And that's what that is.
Okay.
What that is. That's what it boils down to.
Them comments was fired up though.
Oh, yeah, they was fired up. They still be fired up. Shit, they was fired up. Hell yeah. But shit, you know, you can't make everybody happy. Shit, you know, that ain't what we here for. We here to turn up, get this bag, feed our families. That's really what it boils down to. Turn up the city, goddamn.
Man, speaking of
That's how we
families,
did it.
how were you as the family man? We know the rapper Bobby Billions. What about you, the family man?
Man, you know, shit. I'm a dad, you know.
Come on now.
Man, actually, I just had my first son. He's about to be 5 months old.
Come on now.
Shit.
Congrats.
That's been my main thing. You know, that's where I've been at. You know, at home with Lil Man, hard these last few months. I ain't really been in the studio as hard as I should have been, as I'm supposed to be. But shit, you know.
See, but now you can't say that because at the end of the day, right now, that's the job. Like the job is you.
Talk,
you know what I'm saying?
Real talk, and that is my job. If you ask me what I do for a living, I'm a dad. Like,
Come on now, real talk.
Shit, like,
Because at the end of the day, and this your first.
My side job, I fuck around and make a couple dope ass songs. That's my side job.
For sure.
But shit, I'm a stay-at-home dad.
Come on, stay at home, dad.
I'm a stay-at-home dad.
Come on.
I be at the crib with my little man. That's what I do. Like, if you pay me to pop out, I'll pop out. But shit, other than that, I'm at the crib, chilling.
Come on. For you, what is the finish line? Are we movies? Are we owning our own record label?
For me, the finish line is owning multiple businesses and having. For me, the finish line is the bag. Like, for me, the finish line is when I don't gotta make music.
Okay.
Like right now, I have to do this. You know, like
No, real talk.
I gotta make music. I gotta go do these shows. I gotta be flying. I don't. Not to say I don't like it. It's better than a 9 to 5 or shit show.
Okay.
But I don't like having to leave my little man. You know, I don't like having to be on the road that
sure.
much. I'd rather be chilling. You know, that's one thing I'm realizing. You know, you pray for these things, and once you get them, you know, once you get in them situations, you realize what you want and what you don't want. You start to And I know what I want is, shit, I want to get into this real estate.
Okay.
I want to make these hits. I want to get into this real estate, get it to where my money making the money, where I'm not making the money, my money's making the money.
Come on.
That's where you want to get to.
Come on.
And where your money making a lot of money. To where shit, you know, I'm at that point where shit, like I don't gotta do nothing I don't want. I can really be a stay-at-home dad.
They say real successful people get the money while they sleep now. They say you don't
real
gotta
talk,
do too
I
much.
don't want to get the money while I sleep. I want to get the money, yeah.
For
trying
sure.
to be chilling.
If you want people to look at this and know one thing about you, it's a lot of music fans. Your online presence is still growing. New project on the way, Holy Ghost 2, right?
Holy Ghost 2, yeah, Holy Ghost 2 on the way. It's gonna be one of the biggest. It's gonna be one of the biggest sounds to come out of Texas. Holy Ghost 1, if you listen to that song track from track, from beginning to end, it's not too much sonically competing with that. Like, it's not too much. Like not too many artists making shit that sound that good. But Holy Ghost 2 on a whole nother level. I can't wait to give it to y'all.
What do you want them to know? What's something that, let us know one thing about you that you want us to know. If somebody had to say, OG Bobby Billions is what? Fill in the blank.
Shit, OG Bobby Billions is a solid dude. Like, I'm a real dude at the end of the day. Like, before the music, before everything else, like, I always just been, like, that's what I was known for. I was known for being a solid dude. Like, that's my thing, shit, you know. Cool dude, man.
For sure, for sure.
Yeah.
Holy Ghost 2 on the way. Be sure y'all tap in and follow bro online. Hey man, y'all be sure y'all subscribe, like, comment, share, all that good stuff, man, on the Radar Podcast.
What's good? This OG Bobby Billions. We on the On the Radar Podcast.
One more time. on the radar. That Dallas kicked in. Say on the radar. You said on the radar.
Oh, I said on the radar.
Hey, we keeping these for bloopers whenever the show goes platinum.
Hey, no, wait, hold on. Say it again. Say the whole clip.
On the radar. But then you can just say, be sure y'all follow me online. And then you can just do you at the end.
What's good? This OG Bobby Billions. This the On the Radar Podcast. Make sure y'all follow me on the ground. OG Bobby Billions. Holy Ghost 2 on the way. Blah.